Hello Internet, an impromptu video. So I thought I was going to be able to find the time to release my Canvas Director's Statements Part 2 in time to also make the announcement about the live stream on Friday of one of my works. So Virtual Theater Lab, my good friends who just streamed the entirety of the Gallery trilogy, are going to be starting the Tortillo saga, and that's going to be Friday night, November 6th at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. They're in Arizona, not Indy, so if you want to watch, it's Central Standard Time. I will also be sharing a link, hopefully, of a re-upload on YouTube so you can watch it anytime, because I just really love the show and I love what these guys do, so I want to share it with all of you guys. My fullest intention with getting this video done was to be able to make this big announcement and say, hey, so the next play I'm going to talk about in my director's statement is Tortillo, because Virtual Theater Lab will be producing that show on Friday. But it's looking like, with life and work and the fact that editing takes a little bit longer than I thought it did, I'm just not going to have that video done in time. But I did want to announce the fact that this show is going on and that you should definitely tune in for the live stream. I am certainly planning on it. I actually took the next day off work so I can enjoy it and also not be affected by the time difference between Central and Eastern Time. Tortillo, if you haven't heard of it or if you don't know it in my canon of work, is honestly probably one of my silliest shows. It's about a guy named Dave Dickens who works at Tortillo, a stackable chips company not unlike Pringles. Dave and his cohort Steve find that there's something amiss in the chips and go on an everyman yet also spy journey to figure out what's wrong with the chips, and hilarity and some metaphysical paranormal stuff happens. It's all very, very silly, very tongue-in-cheek, but actually stay tuned for the Tortillo video that I am planning on producing to hear why it's loosely based on a true story. I kid you not, guys. Tortillo, loosely based on a true story. So I just wanted to make that announcement that that show is going to be live streaming with the Virtual Theater Lab again Friday, November 6th, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I think that's about 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for all of those folks here in the Midwest, as well as here in my home turf of Indy. Show, I guess I should say, is not a kid-friendly show like most of my work. It's a little bit 16 and up. But again, very funny, very silly, a nice distraction from everything else that is going on in the world, and I really do hope that you guys tune in and enjoy it live, and you talk in the chat, and hopefully we'll have a little bit of a chat afterwards with the show. If not, please do catch it when I re-upload it onto the channel. I think you'll have a great deal of fun with Tortillo, and do be looking for that new director's statement, because that was the announcement at the end of the Canvas one, was that part 2, the second Uncanny Casey's director's statement, was going to be Tortillo. I just wanted to make sure that I made this announcement about the show coming up with Virtual Theater Lab, because I want to give them a shout out. I love the work that they're doing, and I think that they are kind of getting us writers and these playwrights through the pandemic, so we were a little bit more hopeful that we're not completely operating in a dead space. It's a scary time out there, guys. So it's nice that there is a virtual group of incredibly talented people willing to take on these live reads via Zoom. So please do watch that show live if you want to laugh, if you want a little bit of a distraction. It's a shorter show. It's very fun. There's some cuss words. It's bawdy. If you like Adult Swim kind of stuff, you'll like Tortillo. So hopefully I will see you on Friday, November 6th, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, live with the Virtual Theater Lab, and then later on my channel at some point to review. So that was just a quick, spontaneous announcement. I am in the middle of actually recording the tail end of that Canvas video, so I wouldn't say 3 sheets to the wind, maybe like 2.5 sheets to the wind because I am recording that second half of the director's statements, which will all make sense once the video comes out, because I'm going to kind of explain the rules of like where I'm going with that part of the channel. Long story short, Virtual Theater Lab, Tortillo, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, November 6th. Look for it, watch it live, make a lot of comments, talk with us, laugh with us. We all need a laugh right now. I hope you enjoy the show, and we'll see you there on Friday.